Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given that on the actual ground 6 km is represented by a distance of 4 cm on the map. Find the scale of the map in the form of 1:n. Do take note, when it is 1:n, both must be in cm, and the next thing to take note is this particular form 1:n simply means on the map to the actual ground, eventually what we will need to find 1 cm is to how many cm on the actual ground, but since we are given 4 cm represents 6 km, then 1 cm, just need to divide by 4, divide by 4 on both sides, and you will get 1.5 km. But the final answer, they need the actual ground not to be in kilometer, but it's in cm. So finally, this one I would then have to convert it by multiplying 1.5 by 1000 to get to meter, followed by 100 to get to cm. So that will be 150,000 cm. So finally the answer that they will want 1:150,000. Do take note of special note that when you give the answer in this ratio form, there should have not been no units. Okay, so that's just some special tip. If the distance between the two buildings on the map is 5.2 cm, find the actual distance in kilometer. Since they want us to find in kilometer, Mr. Tam going to use this. Okay, I'm going to use the scale that is already represented in kilometer for the actual distance. Okay, so 5.2 cm is represented. All I have to do is, multiply by 5.2, multiply by 5.2, and you will get the answer, 7.8 kilometer. And that's the answer. Done. Okay. And now for part C. If a park occupies an area of 3.6 kilometer square, find the area on the map in square centimeters. Since again it is in kilometer, Mr. Tan going to start off with the scale that is represented in cm to kilometer. And since we are talking about the area, we will then have to square this. So this will give me 1 cm square, and this 1 cm square is represented by 2.25 kilometer square. And this is important. This is what we call the area scale, the scale of the area. So once I have this, I can find what is 3.6 kilometers square being represented already, right? I could first divide by 2.25 so that I can get 1 km square. And since this is part of the working, I'm going to just write it as 1 over 2.25. Then, once I know 1 km square, I will be able to find my 3. Okay, sorry, just to finish off the working here. I just need to multiply by 3.6. And this will give me 1.6 cm square. And that will be the answer for this particular question. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.